Hello everyone! In this presentation, we will talk about mitochondria, their important functions in the cell, and a mitochondrial disease known as Lee syndrome. Mitochondria are important organelles found in most eukaryotic cells. They are commonly known as the powerhouse of the cell because they produce most of the energy required for cellular activities. Mitochondria convert nutrients into ATP, which is the main energy source used by cells.
In addition to energy production, mitochondria play several essential roles in the cell. They participate in different metabolic processes that are necessary for normal cell function. Two important functions of mitochondria include hemosynthesis and iron-sulfur cluster formation. One important function of mitochondria is hemosynthesis. Heme is an essential component of hemoglobin, the protein responsible for transporting oxygen in red blood cells. The synthesis of heme occurs partly in the mitochondria and partly in the cytoplasm.
The first step occurs in the mitochondria, where glycine and succinyl-CoA combine to form delta-aminolevulinic acid, also known as ALA. Several intermediate reactions then occur in the cytoplasm. Finally, the last steps return to the mitochondria, where iron, Fe2+, is inserted into protoporphyrin IX by the enzyme ferrochelatase to form Heme. Another important function of mitochondria is the formation of iron-sulfur clusters, also known as FeS clusters. These clusters act as important cofactors for many enzymes inside the cell, play roles in several processes such as cellular respiration, DNA repair, and metabolism.
When mitochondria do not function properly, this can lead to several mitochondrial diseases. These diseases are usually caused by mutations in genes that affect mitochondrial function. One example of these diseases is Lee syndrome. Lee syndrome is a rare genetic disorder caused by mutations in genes that affect the function of mitochondria. These mutations can be inherited from the mother through mitochondrial DNA or from both parents through nuclear DNA. Because of these mutations, mitochondria cannot produce enough energy for the cells.
Symptoms of Lee syndrome usually appear in infancy or early childhood. Common symptoms include developmental delay, muscle weakness, breathing problems, poor feeding, and loss of movement control. Unfortunately, there is no complete cure for Lee syndrome. Treatment mainly focuses on managing the symptoms and improving the patient's quality of life. This may include vitamins, nutritional supplements, physical therapy, and supportive medical care. In conclusion, mitochondria are essential organelles responsible for energy production and many important cellular processes. They play important roles such as hemosynthesis and iron-sulfur cluster formation. When mitochondrial function is impaired, it can lead to serious diseases such as Lee syndrome. Thank you for listening.